Well, joining us here at Vikings Training Camp for his annual visit is Sky Sports' Neil Reynolds. Neil, we're so excited to see you out here. I saw you talking to some of the biggest names. What are you hearing about the theme of the Vikings this year?
So trying to avoid the close games and the drama that went with them.
It was a fun season.
Yeah, it was a fun season. And I think back to last year, every kind of meaningful, amazing finish that we had, that we covered in our Sky Sports studio, seemed to feature the Vikings, including in London, the double doink field goal that didn't go over, the Christmas Eve winning field goal, the comeback. I mean, it was all there. So yeah, it's been great to talk to Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson. I think they want to still have the wins, but avoid the stress.
I think Vikings fans would also agree with that one. It was an exciting season, but you want to see bigger margins of victory, and that kind of comes back to the defense in this side of things. They hire Brian Flores this offseason. What do you like about the move by this staff?
So I think this is a very aggressive team in terms of how the roster's been built, going after Justin Jefferson, adding another wide receiver in Jordan Addison. So there's all this aggression. You're bringing on TJ Hawkinson. And so that's what I think of when I think of Brian Flores and his defenses. Zero coverages. They're going to blitz everyone. They're going to take chances. They're going to be as aggressive on defense as Kirk was on 4th and 18 in Buffalo. Right?
Yeah,
so
right.
that's what I think, first of all, is just go for it. And I feel like that will be an approach. I'm sure there's a lot more X's and O's to it than that. But I love the aggression. I think that's what Coach Flores brings.
You talk about Kirk. Has Quarterback, the Netflix series, caught on across the pond at all?
It has. And I think I said to you, I'm on my training camp travels at the moment.
Yes.
So this is stop number 7, I think. I'm losing track. 3 more to go after this. And it's accompanied me on flights, on long car journeys. I've been watching it. And it has sort of really, it's a great look for fans to see what a quarterback goes through. And I've had many friends of mine who've said to me, Kirk Cousins is a really nice guy. I was like, I told you. I've told you for years. I've known him for a long time.
Yep.
He's a good guy. And so I know that through the media because I get to spend time with him. I think it's been brilliant that the fans have been able to see, I was going to say how cool Kirk is.
Yeah. It's dad cool, right? It's a dad cool.
That's what I respect.
Yeah, I respect that vibe for sure. When you, Justin Jefferson, you spoke to as well today, and it feels like he has taken over the league as in general, on the field and off the field, becoming really the face for the world. I feel it's how big of a brand is he now on your side of things too?
So I think he's going that way. I think he'll be along the path that we saw with Odell Beckham Jr. a few years back. And I told Justin when we sat down and we were about to get started, I said, I've been around all these different training camps, and when I was in Baltimore, the kids were calling for Odell like he was a rock star. It's like, OBJ. And I told Justin, the other thing I noticed, wherever I've been, players are walking out to go onto the practice field, and all these kids are going, hit the griddy. I said, JJ, that's your fault. That's your fault. But that's what he wants to do. He wants to put on a show. He wants to be this kind of iconic figure. And when we sat and had our conversation, I love the fact he said people work hard to buy their NFL tickets and come to the game. And I want to know, they may be season ticket holder, they may be there for one game. And I want to put on a show. And he does. I love that because it shows as big as he is and as big as he's going to be, potentially could be the greatest wide receiver ever. He certainly started that way. He's thinking about every individual fan and what they've had to do to go and watch him. That's being grounded. That really is. Even despite his age, he just gets it. And I know what he wants more than anything is a Super Bowl trophy. But the first thing that you have to get through is this division, the NFC North. How do you see that shaking out this year? So I get a bit confused, right? The Vikings won that division by 4 games. Yes. The Vikings were digging deep and winning games, but they were winning games. And all I hear is about the Detroit Lions. That's fair. And I think that happens sometimes. There are certain darlings of the media, but I think this team, this is a quarterback-driven league still. And Kirk played great last year. Kirk sometimes has his doubters or people that they will laugh at the stuff he does on the plane and all of that. But Kirk delivers and delivered in big moments. This team has great weapons. So I think the Vikings are still the team to beat in the division. I really do. Well, I'd love to hear it, Neil. Thank you so much for being here. We can't wait to see what you guys do over at Sky Sports this season because I'm a big fan now. You've been to
I do
studios,
love it. Great studio. You guys have been so kind. Thank you so much.